Welcome everybody. Hi students. Today we are going to look at this exam question on the board, and this is strictly JAMB question. The question is for JAMB students. All right, let's dive in. Question number one. If a DNA strand has a base sequence TCA, its complementary strand must be. If a DNA strand has a base sequence TCA, each complementary strand must be dashed. I told you in the last video that the purines are adenine and guanine, all right, which I present in letters A for adenine, G for guanine, then the pyrimidine are thymine and cytosine, which I represented T for thymine and C for cytosine. Then I told you that their base pairing sequence, that adenine must pair with thymine to form AT. Adenine will pair with thymine to form AT. That is the base pairing sequence. Then G will pair with C to form GC. That is at GC. That is the base pairing sequence. And the question on the board is asking us that if a DNA strand has a base sequence TCA, if you have TCA, all right, what is now going to be its complementary strand? Okay, then T for thymine must pair with A. We have A here. T must pair with A. We have A here. C must pair with G. We are going to have G here. Okay, then A we pair with T. We're going to have T here. All right, so the each complementary strand here is going to be AGT. Do we have that in the option? AGT, AGT, AGT. Yes, this is the answer. Option D will be the complementary strand of base pairing of TCA. The second question, the biological factor that is unique to each individual is DNA. All right? No individual must have the same or similar DNA. It is unique to every individual. All right? Individuals can have the same eye color, the same blood group. All right? RNA is not a factor that is unique. The unique factor we have here is DNA in each individual. The question number 3. An organism that has been extensively used to test the chromosome theory of heredity is fruit fly. That is fruit fly. Fruit fly. And reason why fruit fly is used in that experiment is because the chromosome of the salivary gland of fruit fly, which is the organ used, that is the salivary gland of fruit fly, the chromosome of that salivary gland of fruit fly is very large in size, even than that of the human. The salivary gland, its chromosome, is larger than the chromosome of human. That is why the chromosome of the salivary gland of fruit fly is used in the experiment on chromosome. Then the scientific name of the fruit fly is Drosophila melanogaster. And if you look here in the question, the options given for us to choose the correct answers here are in the scientific name. Drosophila melanogaster is the scientific name for fruit fly. Then Musca domestica here is the scientific name for house fly. Z maize, option C, is the scientific name for maize. Then Homo sapiens is human. That's the scientific name of human. The answer is option A, Drosophila melanogaster. Okay, then option D, the correct base pairing for DNA. The correct base pairing for DNA. I told you that in DNA, the purines are adenine and guanine. Pyrimidines are thymine and cytosine. Then in RNA, the pyrimidines here becomes uracil and cytosine. Okay, the thymine is replaced with uracil. But the question is asking you the correct base pairing for DNA. So we are not going to use this one for RNA. This is the DNA. How do they pair? Adenine will pair with thymine. I've discussed this before. Then guanine will pair with cytosine. Here in the question, adenine pairing with thymine, guanine pairing with cytosine, and that is the answer to the question. That is the correct base pairing sequence. Option A is the correct answer. Okay, question number 5. The nitrogenous base element in pyrimidine of RNA consists of the nitrogenous base element in pyrimidine of RNA, and I told you here is the pyrimidine of RNA. Okay, the pyrimidine of RNA, we have uracil and cytosine. Then the option here, option A, is uracil and thymine, which is wrong. Uracil and guanine, which is also wrong. Uracil and adenine, which is wrong. Not the answer. The option D is uracil and cytosine. Uracil and cytosine. And here is the correct answer, option D. All right. This is base element we have in pyrimidine. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe, share the link, drop your questions in the comment section. All right. And stay tuned for next videos. Thank you and God bless you.